Episode 14. We in the middle of the NFL draft right now. Second round's going on. First round was yesterday, obviously, and also NBA playoffs are going on. We're still in the first round, game 3-ish for some of these teams, but we'll dive into the NFL draft first. And I want to just get right into the first pick, which was the Raiders taking Fernando Mendoza. I don't think that was a surprise to anybody. I want to ask you to get this thing rolling. Obviously, the Raiders traded pretty big trade. I feel like it made some waves in the news, but they got Kirk Cousins to go over there. Do you think Mendoza starts right away, and should he?
Yeah, yes, and yes. You don't draft a quarterback first pick for him to be a back.
So that has been the trend. Every single quarterback that's been taken number one overall has started their first game, dating all the way back to Baker Mayfield in 2018. I think that was Bryce Young, Trevor, Joe and Kyler Murray.
When you're drafting the first pick, you're picking a guy that's going to play immediately.
Yeah, especially when you're the Raiders and you really don't have much to lose. You got a pretty good defense, I think. Well, you tried to give Crosby away, but with him coming back.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be interesting. I actually don't think he should start. I think he will start. I don't like starting rookies. And then, what's the point in paying Kirk Cousins all that money and bringing him in if you're not going to let him play and then develop Mendoza? I don't know. I think it'll be interesting to see. And the Raiders they're going to mess it up.
Yeah.
Whatever they probably should do or whatever that could work out for them, they'll probably do the opposite. That's how I feel about where the Raiders are right now.
For sure.
Kirk Cousins is he's a good quarterback. I mean, I'm obviously a little biased because I'm a fan of his, but he's 90, 82, and 2 all time.
Dang.
It's pretty solid. That stacks up pretty well against most of the starting quarterbacks in the league. I think he's reliable.
Yeah.
But don't you kind of think, like, to me, it seems like Mendoza and Cousins are like similar.
Yeah, probably so. I mean, I don't really know too much about Mendoza. I watched him play like 3 games.
I think they're both kind of big and pocket passer. Maybe
I think he's gonna be a bust.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
It's hard to. I think the worst thing you can do is get taken number one overall.
Yeah, you're right. And everybody's gonna be calling you a bust if you mess up. Nobody remembers number 2 overall, but
yeah, you got all this pressure on you because you're the guy, and then you're going to the worst team. I think the sweet spot is like to do something like Mahomes and get drafted by the Chiefs, or like Rodgers gets taken by the Packers. Like it seems like Big Ben gets taken by the Steelers. Like you go to these teams that have the foundation set, which I don't know. That kind of brings me to my next point, and one that I really want to emphasize. I got some examples of some quarterbacks that sat at least one full year. Some sat multiple. And then I have some examples of some quarterbacks that started as a rookie, and we can kind of debate from there. But so obviously Tom Brady sat behind Bledsoe. Aaron Rodgers sat behind Brett Favre. Mahomes sat behind Alex Smith. Steve Young sat behind Montana. And then Phillip Rivers, I believe, sat behind Drew Brees at the Chargers. So obviously those are all Hall of Famers. Maybe not Phillip Rivers. Maybe.
yeah,
I don't know.
he ought to be.
But it just seems to me like I'll argue both sides, but I'll start with that one. If you got quarterbacks that sit, it seems like watching somebody do it is kind of the cheat code for figuring it out, other than being thrown to the wolves on the worst team.
Yeah.
I don't know much about the Raiders offensive line.
I don't know about the Raiders.
Yeah. I know they got Brock Bowers and Ashton Genty. That's it.
That's it.
Can you name a Raiders receiver?
Henry Ruggs.
He was. Yeah, Henry Ruggs.
Renfro.
He was also. So was Devontae Adams. It just seems like they got Trey something.
Jones. Nah, he's a basketball.
Maybe.
Nah, he plays NBA.
Yeah. Anyway, that kind of brings it to my point. Is like, if you are a Raiders fan, would you rather have Cousins play while Bowers is still young, Genty's still young, your team's not there? Would you rather have Cousins kind of burn those years and teach Mendoza and maybe
Mhm.
not be good, and then have him come in later with a more experienced team, maybe get some weapons around him? Or would you rather him go ahead and get in there as a rookie and learn on the fly? Like what?
I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm probably just gonna start him
Yeah.
because I mean, I think they're in a situation they ain't got nothing to lose. You still wanna win games, and with Cousins at quarterback, you're not gonna win many games right now.
But do you think it's worth the risk to put him in there and, like, maybe risk him losing his confidence or risk him getting hurt when you know that the team ain't I mean, either way, you start Cousins or you start Mendoza, the Raiders are winning 4 games. That's why I just don't
But
know. I think you burn these bad years with Cousins and let him teach Mendoza. That's kinda where I'm at. But either way, I wouldn't be very optimistic if I was a Raiders fan.
so those quarterbacks you named earlier, though, how many of those were first picks? Like Brady, and I don't think any, right?
I would say that Rodgers and Mahomes wait, was Mahomes first round?
I think or yeah, he wasn't too far out.
Well, so I know Rodgers was first round. I don't know. I don't think any of them were first pick. Rivers was early. Might have to look that one up. Um,
I mean, yeah, it's just hard to set a first pick.
yeah, no, I agree. But that gets me into my next. Here's some quarterbacks that started right away as a rookie that had success. Big Ben started his first game.
Yeah,
Peyton Manning, Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson. There were some others. I can't remember off the top of my head. RG3, he didn't pan out, but so it that I guess that's proof that it can work both
yeah.
ways. So
Trevor
I just
Lawrence,
Trevor, yeah, exactly. Yep,
Cam Newton,
Cam, yeah. So I mean, it can work both ways. That's why I think the debate there's no right or wrong. I just don't know, like
yeah,
I don't know what the blueprint is, but if and I'd like to go back and see, like obviously the first guys we listed, Tom Brady, Aaron, Pat, like those guys, they had a guy there already that was established and pretty good.
yeah,
I'm sure with Peyton Manning coming in, I don't know who the Colts quarterback was. Dak just immediately replaced Romo. Uh,
yeah,
so it's kind of like Mendoza does have Kirk there, who is an established quarterback in the league. So it's like, which way do you go? But like we said, the Raiders are going to suck either way.
yeah,
What
yeah.
I wonder what Max Crosby thinks about all this. Like
I
he
bet
thought
he
he was
would
out.
they would have gone through.
Yeah, I bet he does. I bet he does. I wouldn't want to play for that organization. Uh, well, let's go with like, all right, let's say if Mendoza starts right away. This is just in theory. He starts right away, doesn't get hurt, plays all 17 games. How many games do they win actually? And then like what does the rest of his career look like, you think?
They'll probably win 5 games this year, either way.
Yeah.
And I think that's just them being the Raiders right now. And I don't know. I don't know what his future looks like. In my opinion, it's going to be a pull out mid year on year like number 2, and they'll get benched, and then they're back to square one.
You just don't think he's that good, or you just don't think that the Raiders are gonna be able to win with him?
No, I don't think he's that good. I mean, I think he's good. I just don't think he's an NFL quarterback. I think he's like, I don't know. I didn't watch him play many games, but he doesn't seem like he just seems like a gritty, tough guy, like Tebow was.
He definitely yeah. I see what you mean.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't see him play a lot.
Late in the season, he started looking better to me. He started making some throws that I thought looked I don't know. I mean, he's built like an NFL quarterback. He's big and like and he's got the leadership qualities, but I just don't know if he's I don't know. It's hard to say, dude. It's so hard to say, but I
Sounds
don't
like he's Tebow's comparison then.
yeah, definitely with the leadership. He's seems Tebow-esque in that regard. Well, let's say if he doesn't start this year, you said they win 5 with him starting. If he doesn't start, how many they win? And then, like, if he doesn't start, is he still a bust in your mind, or do you think that that'll help him develop and then him maybe have a chance, or either way?
I don't think he's a bust until he shows he's just not any good.
Yeah,
I mean, he's gonna start one day.
yeah.
I don't think there's any question he's gonna start though. I think they drafted him because of that reason to start right away, unless he just
Yeah.
gets a practice and sucks.
Well, yeah, I think I'm leaning towards him starting. I don't think he should, but I think he will. But then on the flip of that, like, I mean, the Rams drafted Ty Simpson 13th.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously he's gonna sit for a while, which
Yeah,
I
at
think.
least I mean I don't know how many years Stafford's got, but he looks good.
Yeah, he does look good. And that's we can get off the Mendoza. We'll come back to Mendoza to wrap it up, but I want to go on the Ty Simpson train real quick and the Matthew Stafford. If I'm Stafford, I mean, we talked about this during the divisional round. They were probably the only team that could have beaten Seattle.
Yeah,
And they got close. I mean, they just ran out of time.
yeah,
So if I'm Stafford, I know I only got 2 to 3 years left if
mhm,
I stay healthy. I'm a little pissed. Like, why did we burn a first
yeah,
round draft pick on my replacement when I have a chance to win now. Like we were so close to winning the Super Bowl.
yeah,
Like how did drafting Ty Simpson help us get better and help us take a step closer to winning the Super Bowl? It didn't.
yeah. That piece should have been that draft pick should have been there's a missing piece that they needed, like on defense, like O line. I mean, they didn't need nothing like on skill players, but like something
Hundred
it
percent.
just could be like made better. I mean,
100%.
they could have got a Ty Simpson type quarterback next year, which I don't think McVay was happy with it. I don't know. I've read Twitter too much. They look,
Did you see it?
yeah,
He was acting weird.
yeah. I don't know if he wanted. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they're in a win now kind of thing. They're not in like a long run.
That's
They
what
have
I'm saying.
probably the best roster in NFL.
Yep. With now that the Seahawks traded away Kenneth Walker, I mean they got Pacheco, but like the
And
Rams
then
got to be top 2 or 3 teams favored to win the Super Bowl.
I think they do win it this year. Early pick,
Early
but
pick, the Rams.
I mean they're just really good.
Yeah, they are. That's why I bet Stafford is pissed. I was shocked to see that. I mean, there were some people saying that Ty Simpson might go
Yeah,
early,
I mean
but
it's a good replacement, but I don't think we're talking about replacement yet.
so I hear you say that Ty Simpson's a good replacement, so that makes me think that maybe you think he might can be decent in the NFL. Do you think
Maybe
Simpson will be a better NFL quarterback than Mendoza?
I think those are probably two names that we'll hear for about 2 years. Now we won't hear them again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
To
I
me,
think Ty Simpson has more potential just because he's Alabama quarterback than Indiana quarterback. But
yeah. Also think I mean, Ty Simpson's only played 15 games in college. So I think there's a
but
lot still up in the air about him. He might end up being
yeah,
the next, you know, great pocket passer in the NFL, or he might. I just don't think we know enough about him. He could suck. I think he's Mac Jones reincarnated. I think he's just another. I think he's Mac Jones 2.0.
could be.
But which
Mac
I mean,
Jones I mean, it ain't a bad life.
that's what I was gonna say. Mac Jones ain't bad. That's kind of how I feel about Ty Simpson. I like Ty Simpson though. I hope he's good. I like Mendoza too. It's tough. Like I'll go back to what I said. Like you get drafted by the worst team and you're a rookie. Like
Oh yeah,
you don't have a chance. Like
everybody's gonna think you're a bust unless you do something heroic.
yeah, I mean, and like people are on Trevor's case and like I'll give Trevor a lot of props. Like he's dealt with the criticism very well and like he rebounds every year. Trevor's tough.
Oh, Trevor's a dog.
He is a dog. Like I mean, the Jags were a complete shitstorm when he came. Urban Meyer was our coach, and like there was nothing.
Yeah,
We had nothing. And now, I mean, Trevor's won a playoff game and won the AFC South twice. Like that's a pretty big deal for to come to Jacksonville. As not only was he the number one pick, I think we've had the number one pick twice since then, and maybe a top 5 pick. You
yep,
know, the team around him sucks, but not
yeah.
anymore.
No, yeah. Good squad.
Yeah, but great squad. Best team in AFC, but, anyway, so wrapping up the Mendoza thing, I don't really have much else to say about Mendoza. Time will tell
Yeah,
for sure.
Fernando.
Yeah, his whole personality and vibe is still a little weird to me.
Yeah, I'm not. He's racist or homophobe or something. I can't remember what it was.
They'll call him something. I
He
can't remember.
tweeted. No, don't know. I don't know if you saw it in tweets or whatever. I don't know.
Uh, but I can't remember. I remember those allegations too. What I can't remember what they were
It's
called.
recent. It's like last week.
Oh, really? I thought it was older stuff.
Something come out. He said something homophobic on Twitter when he was like 13 or something.
Man, I hope nobody goes and digs up my old tweets.
I wouldn't have a job.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's not fair. I feel like people are understanding that now,
Yeah,
like a
I
little
hope
bit.
so.
Like you can't. If I said something in 2011, like, come on, I was 13. Let's go through some of these other picks, and you just let me know if something stands out to you, or we can kind of brush them over. But obviously, Mendoza went number one. The Jets took David Bailey, a defensive end from Texas Tech. You remember watching him? We were on Hilton Head during New Year's, and he was like the only player that was good for Texas Tech.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah. Um, and then the next like 35 picks were Ohio State players. Not actually.
Yeah.
This is just me, but like if I'm an Ohio State fan and I'm looking at all these players we had drafted, do you not question like how did we not win the national championship this year?
Yeah,
I mean,
they had talent.
they had talent, like every on both sides of the ball. They had wide receiver get drafted at 4, Carnell Tate to the Titans. They had Arvell Reese, defensive end, drafted number 5 to the Giants. Caleb Downs got drafted as safety to the Cowboys. There was some more too. Let's see. Maybe that was in the second round, but I mean they've had like 5 or 6 first and second rounders already. Like, how far did they make it? They lose quarterfinals, semifinals?
Lost to somebody.
Oh, Miami. Miami walked the dog on them. Miami blew them
Mhm.
out. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. They should have been better than they were good, obviously. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say, well, I mean, I could say the same thing about Clemson. We had 2 guys go in the first round, and we just had TJ
They
Parker.
didn't watch film.
They didn't watch film. Yeah, we'll get into Peter Woods in a minute, but Carnell Tate out of Ohio State, a wide receiver going to the Titans. Dude, the Titans are starting to put together some pieces. They trade and get God, who did they trade for?
I don't
I'm
know.
blanking.
I didn't see anything.
I'm blanking. They still got Calvin Ridley.
Maybe. I think they do.
They got Cam Ward. I think they got Calvin Ridley. They got Carnell Tate now, and they got a superstar wide receiver. I'm trying to think. I'm just completely blanking. But anyway, I'll come back. It'll come back to me. But it's a big name. I can't think of. Then there's Chiefs took a cornerback out of LSU. Sonny Styles, linebacker from Ohio State. I didn't mention him earlier. Went to the Redskins. What you think about Caden Proctor from Alabama? Big offensive lineman or offensive tackle from Alabama going to Miami.
Oh, that's his name?
Yeah,
I mean, you couldn't really mess up that pick. We needed everything. So you could have just picked the best available. And ESPN gave us an A+ pick. So
I feel like
two of them did almost die because of our bad offensive line. So,
good point.
but I mean, he's still got about to throw the ball too. Still hadn't drafted a receiver, but
That is a frustrating part. Like you got to do something about filling that gap. Did y'all trade Waddle? Yeah. So
yeah,
I
he's in
mean,
Denver.
yeah. Wow, they're gonna be good.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, I feel like anytime somebody drafts a offensive tackle or an offensive lineman in general, everybody's like, "Oh, that's a good pick." Especially when you got a new quarterback. Someone blocked for
I'm
Willis.
sure he's good.
He's big. Also,
Yeah,
why in the hell do y'all trade the 11th pick for the 12th pick with Dallas?
I don't know. I feel like we could. Well, I mean, we did get 2 more picks.
But like, why did they want to move up one spot? Did they think y'all were going to take Caleb Downs that bad?
We probably should have.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
I don't
yeah.
know. It
But I
ain't
feel
that
like
important.
can't that be something that was done over a phone call? Like, hey, like, are y'all going to take Caleb Downs? Okay.
Yeah,
All right, we won't trade him. I mean, maybe y'all said, yeah, we're going to take him, and they're like, well, what if we offer you this? And
I
then
bet
you
that's
take
what happened. Yeah,
so. But it was weird.
who
You don't
knows?
really see people flop one spot much.
They must have really wanted him,
Yeah.
which that's what we get though. That defense is gonna be good.
that defense is gonna be good. I think Dallas knows that Dak's window's gonna close in the next 5 years probably, so they gotta win now. Another guy like and the Buccaneers, I feel like this is an underrated pick, but they got Ruben Bain from Miami, and that dude is a freaking monster. I'm surprised he didn't go higher. That, defensive lineman or defensive end from Miami, Bain, you remember
Oh,
him?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Dude, he was probably one of my favorite players in the playoffs last year, just a absolute game wrecker, and
Uh,
then
Speaking of Miami, Carson Beck just got drafted by Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals draft Carson Beck.
oh, wow. Wow.
Third round, probably.
It might still be in the second. It might be
This
late second. I don't know. We're gonna get to the Cardinals in a minute. I got a lot to say about the Cardinals.
That was the first pick of round 3.
All right, well, that answers one of my questions. I had in my notes here. I was actually gonna make fun of the Cardinals, quarterback room, but, um, now I can still make fun of them. Yeah, they got
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Carson Beck.
the Lions take Blake Miller out of Clemson. He was probably our only good offensive lineman last year. He's like 6'7", just a big old kid. They probably need to fatten him up a little bit, but
He wasn't bad, bro. I ain't even heard of him.
yeah, I mean,
Never heard of Blake Miller.
yeah, he was that big old white dude with he had like long hair on the offensive line. He was number 78.
I
We're
think I
gonna
remember him, but I don't pay attention to the O-line.
and Peter Woods to the Chiefs. That's a mistake on their part. He won't play. KC Concepcion went 24th to the Browns.
That's a good
That's
pick.
that's a
Yeah.
good pick. All right, so that's pretty much the gist of round one. Aside from Jeremiah Love, I love Jeremiah Love. No pun intended. He was probably my
No.
favorite player coming out of the or in the draft. He was my favorite player. He went off at the combine. You remember all that stuff? He had like one of the greatest running back performances in combine history, probably.
Yeah.
Running back out of Notre Dame.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Here's what I want to say. So, I mean, obviously, he's a freak athlete, and I'd say out of all the players in this draft, he's probably the most like NFL ready. Like you could probably plug him into any offense right now, he'll be pretty damn good, I think. But why, out of all the teams that draft him, the Cardinals have James Conner, Tyler Algier, Trey Benson. They have a great running back room already. They traded Kyler Murray away. They have no quarterback. Who's their best wide receiver? Marvin Harris or what's his name? Yeah.
Yeah, I think yeah, he's the best. I can't remember who the other one is. They got another one that's decent.
So it's like now we got Jeremiah Love in this running back room, and then you got now Carson Beck with Jacoby Brissett and Gardner Minshew as their quarterbacks. Like, what a
They might as well
dumpster
start
fire.
Beck.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Or who's their they got a decent receiver. They got the tight end's the best player, yeah. I mean,
McBride. Yeah, that's right. That's right. But it's like, man, why? I just don't understand. It just seems like they didn't get that right. Like, obviously, you're drafting the best player in the draft. Like, how can you not get it right? But it's like you need so
yeah.
much else. But I mean, James Conner is. I mean, he's older. He's probably in his ninth year. But and I only say that because he played for Pitt when they beat Clemson in 2016. So it's
Yeah.
2026 now. So he's probably in his ninth year ish. Tyler Algier is good. Trey Benson was on my fantasy team there for a while because James Conner was hurt. He was pretty good.
Yeah, he was.
So that makes I want to ask you a question. With that, all that being said, will Jeremiah Love, who is the best player in the draft, in my opinion, will he even make enough of an impact to make the Cardinals better than they were last year?
No. I mean, the Dolphins had the best running back in the league. Hate me if you want. The Dolphins had the best running back in the league, and they ain't done nothing for us.
And then you already had established running backs on the Cardinals. Like I just get a little like Jeremiah Love as a rookie will be just a little bit better than James Conner.
I can see it. I mean, it ain't gonna do enough.
Right, it ain't gonna do enough because now you lost. I mean, I hated on Kyler Murray a lot last year, but like now he's gone. Like, I mean, I can hate on him all I want. He's better than Jacoby Brissett, Gardner Minshew, and Carson Beck.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So it's like they they suck. Like I hate it for them. I don't know any Cardinals fans. There might not be any after this year.
I don't think there is. So they'll probably be the worst team in the league by a long shot this year. Well, them and the Raiders.
Yeah, and the Jets can't get anything right either.
Watching it now, the Eagles are about to pick.
I'd
Gross.
be did the Eagles pick in the first round? Let me go look.
They've had one in the second. They've already this is their second pick in the second round.
Oh, they did pick. They picked Mekhi Lemon, wide receiver out of Southern Cal.
They just got off at the tackle.
Never a bad
Somebody
pick.
somebody tush to push. Push the tush.
Yes, I hate the Eagles.
The Dolphins got a pick coming up.
They said Jalen Hurts is a bad guy. All of a sudden,
Who?
they said Jalen Hurts is a bad guy. All of a sudden,
I think he's a bad guy.
I don't like Jalen Hurts too much, but
I don't like him.
the Titans traded for the Titans traded for Wan'Dale Robinson from the Giants. That's who I was thinking of.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good pickup.
So that's what I'm saying. Well, that just came to me, but I actually Googled it because it was driving me crazy that I couldn't think of it. So yeah, Calvin Ridley. Not to change topic too much, but Cam Ward now has Calvin Ridley, and then they drafted. My memory sucks. Carnell Tate out of Ohio State, another wide receiver, and then who's a running back? Doesn't matter. Titans.
Cardinals. The Titans is they have
Pollard.
yeah, I got Pollard. I think that might be it.
Anyway, they'll be better than they were last year, but Cam Ward, he's not it. I don't think.
They have a new stadium, right? Yeah, brand new. I mean, they just built that thing for country concerts, but I think I have it.
They don't have any fans. Only Titans fan I know is Shane.
Yeah, shout out to Shane. He like what's that fella he liked from there?
Will Levis.
Yeah, Levis. Got jersey.
Yep. Yep. I thought Will Levis, he never really panned out.
No,
I think I like.
you thought he would.
I thought he'd be well. Cam Ward, he's better than Will Levis. I'd rather have Cam Ward than Will Levis. But
Yeah, oh yeah.
let's get into kind of your team right now. So the Dolphins, they took an offensive lineman. We talked about that. Then they took a cornerback late in the first round, Chris Johnson. I feel like there's been 30 Chris Johnsons that have played in the NFL in the last 10
Yeah.
years. What do you think about that guy?
I didn't even know we got nobody named Chris Johnson, but we need it all.
Yeah,
Whatever you got.
he's a cornerback out of San Diego State.
Okay.
I don't know anything about him, but
We
like
got a pick coming up. 70. They're on 7. We're on 3 picks away. We'll pick. Yeah, hope we get a receiver.
dude, with the third pick, y'all took Jacob Rodriguez, a linebacker.
I saw that one.
Dude, he's got a sweet mustache.
He's gonna be terrible.
I mean, he could be terrible, yeah. I'm pretty pumped that the Jags picked up Nate. I'm not even going to try to say his name out of respect for his mother because I cannot pronounce that last name. Nate, Boerkircher.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna go there either.
So we're going to get him. I'm pretty excited about that. We need playmakers. I think that's just the bottom line.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Don't we all?
yep. So I don't know. You got anything you want to add? Anything that stands out? I do want to add that I think it's pretty cool that the Falcons drafted Avion Terrell to go.
Oh yeah, they'll be teammates now.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That probably doesn't happen much. I wonder how many brother duos have played in the NFL. Probably not.
You got some big shoes to fill.
Yeah, AJ Terrell is a dog.
Yeah, so we'll see how that.
I'm trying to think of some brother duo. I mean, Eli and Peyton, but they were never teammates. Tiki Barber, Rondé Barber were never teammates. JJ Watt, TJ Watt. I'm sure the list goes on, but the Diggs, Stephon, they're cousins maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, let's get into something that's going on right now and matters far more than the draft because a lot of these guys, most of them ain't gonna pan out. That's just the unfortunate things of the NFL. But let's get into some NBA playoffs. Let's lock in here for a minute. I'm gonna go through each matchup, and then we can get into some analysis. But Pistons are playing the Magic right now. Pistons are 1 seed, Magic are the 8. That series is 1-1. Cavs are the 4, Raptors are the 5. Why did I say Atlanta leads that series? I got Cavs, Raptors, Atlanta leads 2-1. The Cavs are up 2-1.
Cavs might be 3-0. No, they might be.
Let me know what that one's at.
They playing the Raptors.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's 2-1.
All right, so Cavs are up 2-1, and then Knicks Hawks. That one, Atlanta's up 2-1. There it is.
Okay.
Celtics 76ers. Celtics are the 2 seed. 76ers are 7. That series is 1-1. What's the score? Do you have score of that Celtics game?
Celtics are up 2 with like 50 seconds.
Ooh, keep us updated on that one.
I'm not gonna cover the spread.
Mm, mm. Well, then you got going to the West, which is not as intriguing to me other than the Spurs.
Yeah.
Thunder are up 2-0 on the Suns. That's predictable as can be. Lakers are up 2-0 on the Rockets. Are the Lakers still laying the wood to the Rockets in game 3?
They are, yeah, they are.
Yeah. Finally. Bless you. Dang.
Oh, man, got me on camera to sneeze.
We started talking about the Western Conference basketball, dude. You got
Let
alert.
me say,
So then the Nuggets are playing the Timberwolves. Minnesota leads that series 2-1, which is, well, surprising to me, but you kind of called that.
yeah, I called out last week. That's gonna be.
That's gonna be a good
I
one.
think I said Nuggets in 7. I think.
Yep. But what I take? Oh, never mind. Okay. I was thinking Pistons Magic. I need that game to go to game 7. That series.
Got a good chance.
Yeah. And then Spurs Trailblazers. That one's 1-1. All right. Let's just grand scheme of things. Wemby hit his face on the knocked
Wembanyama.
Wembanyama knocked himself out, and that was pretty gruesome. I mean, his head bounced off
Oh,
the floor.
oh, rough.
That was
That was
rough.
rough. Yeah.
Have they said when he's coming back? I knew he was on the flight out to Portland, but
He'll probably be there. He'll probably be back next game.
so does that with Wemby getting hurt and then the Trailblazers still in one in San Antonio, does that change your pick on the Spurs winning at all, or you still got them rallying, beating the Trailblazers, and then getting back healthy and making a run?
I ain't gonna change it just so I could say that I was right when it happens.
Yeah.
But it makes it harder. They need to. They need to just get one in Portland. Just get one and just go back to home with 2-2, and then they'll win that series. And say, well, but I mean, if he's out for a while, then yeah, they won't win it if he's not playing, obviously. But
Yeah. He's he's slowly becoming one of my favorite players, but
oh yeah,
so do you feel like they're in danger? You feel like they're in danger of losing that series?
yeah, I think that yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah, I think there's a chance. Depends on when they get him back. I think they'll probably lose tonight. And I think they'll win the next one. Be 2-2 going back home.
Damn, Trailblazers are scrappy.
Yes, the Trailblazers are very scrappy. And they're just got some dogs. And
Clutch and play hard, play good defense, but, all right, we'll just go up from the bottom of the bracket up in the West. Nuggets Timberwolves, this is becoming my favorite series because of how much I love Anthony Edwards and Jokic. Timberwolves up 2-1. Are they in Minnesota now?
yes, they'll play the second one in Minnesota tomorrow or Sunday. One
Okay,
of 'em.
what do you think? You said T-Wolves in 6, I think.
I said the Wolves are gonna win that series.
Let me see. I wrote it down here somewhere.
Right. Nah.
I wrote it down because I like to. Okay, I got it all right here.
Uh-oh.
All right, you said Nuggets in 7.
Yeah.
You still feeling that way?
I think it's gonna go to 7. I don't know who will win. I mean, I think the Nuggets have the slight. I don't know that there is gonna be an upset in the first round. It's that one.
Have you ever seen that video of Jason Williams talking about Anthony Edwards in that All-Star game when he was coaching when Anthony Edwards was in high school?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know who Anthony Edwards was, and he didn't start him. Anthony Edwards like the best high school player in the country, and the director of the tournament tapped him on the shoulder and was like, "Why is Anthony Edwards not in the game?" And he was like, "Is he supposed to be?" And he was like, "Yeah, he's a player in the whole country." He's like, "All right, time out." He's like, "Get your ass in there." He's like, "Who you want me to get?" He's like, "Anybody you want." It's pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, he didn't even know. That's like I like Jason Williams. I like watching him on podcasts and stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're sticking with Nuggets in 7.
Yes.
Alright, even alright, Minnesota's up 2-1 right now. That'll be I like the Timberwolves in that. I like Timberwolves in 6. I think they win tonight and make it
T-Wolves in 6.
I think they win tonight and make it tough on Denver. Alright, let's go to
Good.
Lakers, Rockets. This one has caught me off guard. I thought the Rockets with
Yeah.
Luka and Austin Reeves out, LeBron's doing something pretty special. I don't like to give Bron props much, but I don't know where this is coming from. He's balling.
Yeah, I gotta turn the draft off real quick 'cause they're showing Cade Klubnik highlights.
Oh my god, your computer's gonna have a virus.
Antonio Williams got drafted.
Who picked him
Uh,
up?
Commanders.
That sounds about right.
But I don't know. I mean, LeBron LeBron just he's being LeBron at the moment. And they're still winning this game, about to be a 3-0. The series is over with if they win tonight. So no one's
Ooh,
ever came back from a 3-0 deficit. Oh well, Houston is back within 4, actually.
okay, you got Rockets in 5. That's gonna take a miracle.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
That can't happen. That cannot happen. I forgot it's 2-0.
Yeah, that can't. That's wrong.
So you think the Lakers win the series now, or you still think the Rockets win the
Yeah,
series?
I think the winner of this game wins the series. I'll tell you in about, well, we got a while actually.
How much time is it 3rd quarter?
He's still in 3rd.
That's gonna be a good that one's gonna come down to the
Yeah.
wire.
Mhm.
It's so impressive to me that LeBron can do this with pretty much his son and no help.
Mhm.
And I hate
Oh,
to,
it's wild.
you know, he's turning back the clock. He's having his little Tiger Woods 2019 moment.
He is. Hopefully he'll keep it up.
So
A cover. The Celtics cover by half a point. Win by 8.
my parlay is still alive, boys and girls.
Yes.
All right,
Number
so
8.
you like Lakers in
Oh, the Lakers in 6.
Lakers in 6, but you also so you think the Lakers are gonna win this game tonight because you said whoever wins this game. All right, I got you. I'm following.
Probably.
All right, Thunder Suns. I'm not even gonna waste time talking about this one. The Suns have no prayer.
Yeah, Thunder in 4. What did I say? 5?
You said Thunder in 5, yeah. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but we had the this was before the play-ins where you said Thunder were gonna beat the Warriors in 5.
Uh, I'd probably, well, I ain't gonna say that. I would probably say Thunder in 4.
I
It's
was gonna say
something.
you were thinking that maybe Curry would have some magic and steal one. That
Yeah,
was it. Yeah, I like
but
that. Thunder are nasty.
Thunder gonna win the game. They're gonna
Dude,
win the series.
you've been seeing these Suns players, they're so butthurt about SGA.
Yeah, he does get a lot of calls, but
Yeah, but,
he
like,
still lost by 30.
I feel like it's sad when you get up there on the mic and talk about the refs, like, you lost.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Like, I don't know, just eat it. Like, it sucks,
Play
and then, like,
defense.
yeah, Devin Booker said it's that people gonna think it's turning into the WWE or something.
Give me a break.
It's like, alright, you like, even if he doesn't get calls, y'all still get spanked.
No doubt. Yeah.
Like, okay, you lost by 35, you would've lost by 21. Let's
Yeah.
move into the East. Electric Factory of the East. It's been the Electric Factory all year.
Oh, yeah.
Celtics 76ers at 1-1. I'm kinda shocked that that series is 1-1.
2-1 now.
Oh, 2-1, 2-1.
Just
So
went final.
yeah, which is good news for us, and then we had the Celtics playing the Magic. We thought that they would not lose that game on purpose like they did to play the
Yeah,
Pistons.
yeah, I called that too. They definitely lost that on purpose to avoid the Celtics.
Don't blame them. The Pistons look I mean, well, that series is 1-1, so they are beatable for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
That's, but you said Celtics in 6 over the Magic. What do you think the Celtics beat the 76ers in now that they're up 2-1?
Oh, they're gonna win that series in 5.
I
I
like
think they
that.
don't lose another one. They'll steal the what's gonna happen is the next game is gonna be like a 1-point Celtics win,
It's
and then
gonna
the
hurt.
next one after that'll be a 24-point Celtics win.
I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that, and then you got Knicks, Hawks. Atlanta's up 2-1, which is
Yeah, that's a sh
surprising.
that I said that was gonna be a tough one for the Knicks. That's not a draw you want. I still think they win the series, but I think that one might be one that goes to 7, which is the Knicks wanted this one to be, quick and dirty. Let's go to the,
Yeah.
let's play the Celtics or whoever next. So
You said Knicks in 5, but you did say that it would be I very specifically remember you saying that, like, even if they win it in 5, that doesn't mean it was an easy series, like, all these games are gonna come down to the wire, yada, yada. You were talking about, like, you know, you can't classify an easy series just based on how many games they played.
right, yeah, exactly.
Like, just because it goes 4 games just because they win or just because it ends in 5 games doesn't mean it was an easy series. Like, you had to grind out all 5 of those wins, and that was a hard-fought series.
Exactly.
You said Knicks in 5. Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5. That's what that one's gonna be, maybe.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it might. It's trending that way for sure.
Mhm.
Cavs, Raptors. Cavs up 2-1. You said Cavs in 6. Still looking pretty good, I think.
They're 2-1. Yeah, I still like Cavs in 6. Yeah,
Yeah. Yep. He's staying firm
they're
on that
playing
one.
good, by the way.
What's that?
They're playing good.
Yeah. Well, shout out Joe, man. When Joey came on the podcast, he said that the Cavs were going to win the East.
Yeah, he did. They look good.
They could. They could.
They could. Yeah, you got to beat Boston.
And then Pistons Magic. That one's 1-1.
What did I say on that one? Oh, I didn't say anything, did I?
Well, we had Pistons Hornets, and you
Oh,
said
that's
Pistons
right.
in 5. But the
I
Magic are
like.
definitely better than the Hornets.
I don't know. If I was to call it right now, I'd give Pistons at 7.
That's gonna be a damn good series.
Yeah, what is it? 1-1.
Yeah.
They got one in Orlando, so that's. I mean, they got one in Detroit. That's all I really wanted to do.
So let's let's focus on the East right now. Out of all the teams in the East, which teams do you legitimately think have a chance to make it to the finals to win the East? Legitimately.
Celtics. I'd say the Celtics, Knicks, and the Cavs probably the only 3.
But that's saying so. You're pretty confident that the Knicks are going to come back and beat the Hawks in that series.
Yeah, I mean, they got the hardest draw
Yeah.
in the so definitely. I think there's a chance.
Sometimes having the tougher route makes you a little bit better towards the end.
Oh yeah,
You're
for
like
sure.
battle tested.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know who will. I think though the Knicks will go to. I think the Knicks might play the Celtics next. I think.
We'll
Uh,
see.
yeah,
Yeah, they will.
but I
So
think Celtics easy. But
winner of the Knicks Hawks plays Celtics 76ers. Winner of that Pistons Magic plays the winner of Cavs Raptors. All right. So in the West, I'd be curious to hear what you got to say about this because you got the Lakers playing out of their mind right now with LeBron is doing his thing, and then Luka and Austin Reeves are expected to come back at some point in the second round if they get through the Rockets. Timberwolves are sneaky as hell. Nuggets are good. Spurs are good, but Wemby's hurt. Thunder look immaculate. Which teams legitimately have a chance to win the West?
one and
Thunder and halfway Spurs.
Thunder and the Spurs if they can get healthy. But I mean, who's gonna beat this freaking Thunder right now?
It's looking like nobody.
Yeah,
So you're ruling out. I mean, the Lakers story is so good right now. I love the Nuggets. Timberwolves are tough. You're ruling those guys. You're ruling them out.
I'm rolling them out. I'm rolling them out.
That's just disappointing. But that just to me just shows you how much more fun the East is than the West.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've calling the Spurs for a while now, but I forgot. I hadn't watched the Thunder play in a while. Just forgot how freaking dominant the Thunder are right now.
And they're young, man. They're gonna be good for a while, unless they get broken up or I don't know how salary cap and stuff like that works in basketball where they might have to get rid of some of these guys, but they're freaking
Yeah.
good. So is
Oh
there
yeah.
any team okay, of the teams in the East that you said, those 3, Knicks, Cavs, Celtics, do any of those teams have a legitimate chance, in your opinion, to beat the Thunder?
Just the Celtics. Yeah. The other teams get beaten 5.
Yeah.
The Celtics have a chance. I don't think they have any, they don't have much of a chance, but they have. But the champion will come out of the West, no doubt.
So we're leaning towards about a 85% chance that the Thunder win it all again.
I think they're gotta be the favorites. I don't know what the betting odds are on that.
I bet they're huge favorites. Look that up. I'm curious. I bet they're huge favorites.
Dolphins just got Caleb Douglas, receiver from Texas Tech.
I had never heard of that guy. Texas Tech
Yeah.
had a lot of guys get drafted. They're gonna suck next year.
I'm glad they drafted Antonio Williams because we was about to draft him.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you get a receiver, that's gotta be a bonus.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is a bonus. Let's see. Basketball, NBA, futures, right?
Texas Tech's had a lot of guys get drafted. That makes me think they're gonna go 6-6 next year.
Yeah. Like, I don't even see NBA futures on here.
Let me do some
What?
let me use this Google machine real quick.
They got to be heavy favorites.
I'm
Blue
thinking
Jays lost for us.
did they really?
Yeah, 8-6.
Yeah, the 8-6. Well, I guess we break even there because the
Yeah, or
Raiders
even.
and then the Marlins can put us in the positive for baseball for today. The Thunder are -125 to win it all.
Mm, mm.
Spurs are the second best at +800.
To have minus money at this point is crazy.
Well, no, the Spurs are +550 and the Celtics are +800.
God, oh, Thunder's heavy favorites.
They are heavy favorites. That just tells
It
me
might be
that
worth taking that Celtics 10 to win an 80.
yeah. Yeah, you can take the Nuggets 10 to win 110.
I mean, 10. I bet they lose first round.
Yeah. That's looking it's definitely more likely they lose to the Timberwolves and then winning the whole thing, no doubt.
Well, I bet the Magic money is nice.
It wasn't even on there when I looked. Let's see. The Rockets are
Plus a million.
plus 30,000,
Oof.
100,000.
Oof.
The Magic are plus 40,000. 10 to win what? $4,000?
Yeah. Might be worth it.
Shit. About to put 100 on that.
Ain't nobody. The Magic ain't win.
Nah, they ain't gonna win it. Timberwolves are plus 6,000. That's crazy. That is crazy. Well, while we're talking about making some money, what you got for us this week? Got some money moves? I'm sure it'll probably be basketball related or maybe some baseball. I don't really know. Last week,
Talladega.
ooh, good point. I didn't even think about that.
Where'd they
Last
go?
week, wait, let me ask you this. Last week you had Kyle Larson money line.
If the NASCAR wasn't fixed, Larson had the lead on the last lap and magically started going 80-mile-an-hour slower than he had been, and Reddick passed it. Reddick wins again. Michael
Oh, that's
Jordan
right.
lawsuit.
I knew that, and you've been saying the Michael Jordan lawsuit conspiracy since we started talking
Yeah.
about NASCAR on the show, so I'm starting to see it through.
Yeah. I'm going to give you my Talladega. I got 2 for Talladega this week.
Dega, baby.
It's the best. Let me pull up these odds. I can tell you just how much money you're going to win. It's the Jack Links Thunder, baby.
That's what it's all about. That's what dreams are made of. Also, I
That's right.
learned that Talladega was in Alabama last year.
Really?
I didn't know where the hell it was.
To win Talladega, I haven't even thought about this yet.
Greg Biffle.
Fast track. Sneaky pick right here. 10 to win. $170. Give me Christopher Bell to take it at Talladega. He's been quiet early this year.
I love that, and I haven't heard his name all year.
I know he's been very quiet. He wrecked it. He had the fastest car at where were we at before this week? Last week. We was at Bristol.
Oh, Bristol.
He had the fastest car at Bristol and wrecked twice.
Michael Jordan wrecked him.
Yeah. So give me Christopher Bell to win. I also got a top 3 for you at Jack Links 500. I've been betting on him for a while, and he hadn't quite done it yet. This week, top 3, it's his, the Young Bucks, my favorite driver, Carson Hocevar, top 3.
Carson Hocevar.
And his odds plus 500. He's decent. I mean, they're expecting him to make a run this week.
I like it. Yeah, you were talking about him when I was at your house yesterday or day before. I can't remember.
VAR.
Top 3. I like it. I
All
like
right,
it.
and I got 2 NBA.
Uh, I
I mean, I don't tomorrow at 3:30, I got the Thunder, and this is the actual line, which scares me for some reason. They got the Thunder -9 against the Suns.
Thunder -9. Another quarterback just got drafted, by the way. The Pittsburgh Steelers just drafted Drew Aller. So now they have potentially Aaron Rodgers, Will Howard, and Drew Aller.
That's a terrible pick.
Anyway, Thunder -9. I love that. That's been
Yeah,
they've been favored what, like 16, 17 points?
yeah,
That kinda stinks a little bit.
yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
fishy,
it does. It does stink. That's why I halted on it.
but I like it because 'cause they're way better than just 9
Yeah.
points better than the
Uh,
Suns.
Actually, I'll give you 2 more.
I like it. Keep filing me on.
Tomorrow at 6 o'clock, give me Knicks -1.5 in Atlanta to tie the series up there.
That seems like a lock for sure.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
All these are locks. What are we even talking about?
I'll go through them all. I like a lot of these bets. I give you one for Sundays. People who watch it late can get some money on Sunday at 1 o'clock. Before you can watch it right before just drivers start their engines. Give me the Raptors money line Sunday at 1 o'clock. Just steal one.
I'll tell
And
you what, you're a man of the people giving them a Sunday one because nobody watches this until, late tomorrow. They're gonna miss some of these, but that
yeah,
Raptors money line, that was a handout.
yeah,
We do all we can.
yeah. The Venmo is for that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we're out here just trying to help the people out, and you're really going the extra mile, so that we
Yeah.
appreciate it. All right, you got. Oh, also, I want to say before we get out of here, the Andrew Jackson Volunteers golf team is the best golf team in Lancaster County.
They are.
Absolutely kicking some ass in the Lancaster County Cup. But we
How
already
that?
knew this.
Huh?
We knew this going in. I mean,
We
AJ
did. We knew this.
AJ's been the best golf team in Lancaster County since dinosaurs walked Earth.
That's true. We've been we got a really good team. We just finally showed them we could play some golf.
Yep. So it's
It's
coming.
been
It's coming
hard.
together right for region.
It's peaking at the right time.
Yep. So, but yeah,
So,
congrats to the Vols, and that's nothing new. We've been beating Lancaster, Indian Land, and Beaufort since, like I said, dinosaurs roamed the earth. So
mhm.
we'll keep at it. But that's all we got. I don't know if you want to add anything as far as draft or NBA or anything else. Aliens, Helen Keller,
Just fired up for Talladega Sunday. Best race of the year, in my opinion.
and then I do want to add one thing because I saw yesterday that I mentioned Helen Keller. I was thinking about Joey when we were talking about conspiracy theories, but
Oh, Lordy.
Helen Keller met 15 former presidents or current presidents. But my immediate reaction was like, did she know this?
Well, they could have propped you up and said, there's Roosevelt right in front of you, and she'd shook your hand.
Yeah, yeah.
You
That's
could
what
have said whatever you wanted to say.
I met 15 of them. Like, and then like, how often are 15 presidents alive at the same time? It seems like a lot.
Let's see. No, this had to be like the 60s or 70s or 80s.
I'm sure the picture I saw was black and white, and she was shaking. I think she was shaking.
Kennedy, Johnson,
No, it was the Georgia peach farmer. I'm blanking.
Carter.
Carter.
Okay. She met 14.
15 apparently.
Carter, Ford. Well, okay, hold on.
And I don't know that Carter was the last one she met, or if that was the first one, the middle one. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on if Helen Keller even existed. So I don't know how old she was or when she was alive, but
All right. I'm going to see if I can get them all. I'm going to ask ChatGPT. Let's
all right.
see.
This is first ever 8 Eyes No Lies historical trivia right here.
How many? Who were the presidents Helen Keller met? And I'm going to take ChatGPT off.
Or you want me to look it up?
How about you look it up? That way you could
We'll fact check this. If you
I
get all
know.
these right,
If I get them all right, I'll give him another money move.
you know what we all right. You know what we need to do though? We need to have a because once the NBA is over with, uh we need to have like a trivia on here.
Oh yeah.
We need to do a
I'll
night
quiz
where we
you
have
on stuff that you should know, and you quiz me on stuff that I should know.
that, and then maybe we could bring some people, maybe bring some guests on here to, like, compete against, each
Stomp the Sowels segment.
dude, we
Can
could
you
do it.
stomp the Sowels?
Yeah, and they've gotta be, alright, I'm in on that. We'll have to work on that at once because 'cause we're gonna have the off season, like, I mean, we're pretty much already downtime. I'm ready for football season so bad, but we'll have to, figure out how to make that work, which I'm sure we can. 13, she met 13 consecutive. They were consecutive.
I need a piece of paper. I just write them down in my notes.
Alright, let me tell you this. Oof. Okay, I was wrong. She did not meet
Can you tell me her lifespan?
okay, she was can I tell you about because, it tells me when she met each president. She met her first president in 1887, and she met her last president in 1964.
Dang, she was old.
Yeah.
1887 to 1964.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's lock. Oh God, okay. I would have had it if I thought she was like that in like the 90s.
I don't know why I thought she was shaking, Ford's hand or no, who'd I say?
Carter.
Carter. I don't know
So
why I
let's
thought
go with number one, and I'll go. Gotta be Kennedy.
she met Kennedy. That's one.
I don't know whether or not to say Lyndon B. Johnson or not because
She
Kennedy
met Lyndon B.
died.
Johnson.
It was LBJ.
That's 2.
So okay, she was Kennedy's. He was Kennedy's successor when he got cracked.
So, LBJ actually awarded her the Presidential Medal of Freedom, but
Ah,
and then my reaction is, did she know this?
she had no idea.
Here's a rock.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right.
Alright.
Gotta go Eisenhower.
Yep. You're 3 for 3.
All right, let's go Truman.
4 for 4.
Let's go
5 for 5.
Hoover.
6 for 6. And you're going just perfectly in order of how she met him. Pretty impressive. This guy should teach history.
Coolidge.
Coolidge, 7 for 7. Still in order.
Harding. Yeah, Warren.
Yep. 8 for 8. Perfectly in order. Still working backwards. Pretty unreal. I'm impressed.
Woodrow Wilson.
Woody Wilson, 9 for 9.
Taft.
Fat Taft, 10 for 10. Wasn't he fat?
TR. Roosevelt.
Teddy, 11 for 11.
McKinley.
McKinley, 12 for 12.
Crap.
Oh, no, the first one she met, she was 7 years old. Allegedly.
1887. So she was 7 years old in 1894.
No. She was 7 years old in 1887. She was born in 1880.
Okay.
She met this president in 1887.
I have a guess, I think, but I want to be sure if that's right.
Hold the phone. We got conflicting reports here. This one says she was 6 years old when she met this president.
Hold the phone.
The other one says she was 7, so I don't know if she was 6 or 7, but it was in 1887.
If I get this,
So we don't even know how old she was in 1887. This is ridiculous. I need to talk to Joey about this. We're gonna bring him on
yeah.
this discussion.
So I'm gonna talk you to what I'm thinking about here.
Alright.
In 1877,
Mhm.
Hayes became president.
Mhm.
And then it started the Gilded Age, and these presidents from Hayes to McKinley are called the forgetful presidents.
And you forgot one of
I
them.
mean, the forgettable presidents. So this is why I'm struggling. My guess is Grover Cleveland.
Ding, ding, ding. That is pretty unreal. Mason's money moves. You gotta give us one more.
All right, I love it. I was wanting to give you this one anyways. You mean Nuggets money line tomorrow night?
Nuggets money line. That is unreal. This guy teaches history, and he is officially a sicko. He joins a group with Chandler Thomas. I can't see
And
that.
can't even see it. It's my notes, and I just pretty much there it is.
Oh,
That's
there
all I
it is.
did. No Google.
That is pretty impressive. You misspelled Hoover. Just kidding.
I ain't a spelling coach.
Well, episode 14. We've been doing this for 14 weeks. That's I don't know. If we're talking about presidents and Helen Keller, I think both of us are probably ready for football season. Although I'm pretty locked in for the NBA playoffs. I'm glad that the NBA finally grasps me. So
Oh yeah.
we'll stay locked in and we'll keep doing this weekly, and we'll be we'll be on it next week for episode 15, and we'll probably be talking about the NBA playoffs again. And maybe we'll get Joey on here next week. I'm gonna text him and
Yeah, send him a message.
we got to talk about Helen Keller some. I don't really want to get into it too much and like piss anybody off, but like we got to break this thing
We'll
down.
just have a Helen Keller section every week.
Yeah, I'm in. I'll give a Helen Keller fun fact, and then we'll build off of that.
Yeah, we'll debate it.
All right. Well, episode 14. Sorry for the brain rot towards the end. That will do it for us. Adios.